What's up, everybody? My name is Tay. Welcome to the Free Game Show, where we're not gonna just talk about sports and we're gonna talk about all these things. We can get to that if that's what you want to do. If you want to come to the show, you can come to this too, and we can debate about it. But it ain't gonna work for you. But I'm here today, guys, to just let you guys know, this show and this channel is not gonna be based off just sports and just off, fashion and all these things. We're gonna talk about everything in life. I'm 25 years old. I have a 2-year-old son. He's about to be 3 in September. And all of this stuff that I'm gonna be talking to you guys about on this channel is gonna be mainly about my life, my story, things that I deal with, things that I see, things I notice. And I wanna be able to give back to my community by telling my story, just letting you guys know where I came from, letting you guys know how I perceive things and the things that I think about. And if you guys like it, if you want to talk about more things, you guys can always comment below. Subscribe to me. Let me know what you guys think about certain stuff. If you guys have ideas or things y'all want to see me do, with people around me, or you want to see me and my girl do things, whatever, feel free to do so. You can ask whatever, you can talk about whatever, because this is all about interacting with everybody. Like, it's not just about me. It's gonna be my show and my channel, but it's gonna be about everything, First and foremost today, guys, I want to say I'm sorry, because I've been saying that I was going to do this for a while, but I just never had the time. I work a lot and I'm always doing stuff. I'm always on the go. Well, today, everybody, my first show today, we're going to talk about family and the importance of family. Well, let's jump right into it. A lot of times, guys, we don't really cherish our families like we should. We don't talk to them. We don't converse with them. See how they doing. You need to check on your family. Like, it's cousins, it's uncles, it's aunties, it's brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, stepsisters, stepbrothers, whatever you got. Just check on your family. Understand the importance of your family. See, when I was growing up, I didn't have my dad around. I went through a lot of things that, a lot of kids my age shouldn't see. I experienced a lot of things a lot of kids my age shouldn't see. I saw, people dying, and people constantly going in and out of my life, telling me that they was here for a long time, but they really wasn't, like they was more focused on themselves. It was more of a self-driven thing instead of actually giving back and actually caring about the people around them. That's not my guy. That's not me. That's not my MO. Like, I want, everybody always got an opinion. Everybody want to know, well, what's going on with him, or what's wrong with this, or I'm hearing this, or I'm hearing that. Well, if you want to know, talk to me, ask me, I'll tell you, and it won't be a lie. I won't lie to you. See, I love watching YouTube. I love watching the people on YouTube, but a lot of times I feel like what they go through, things they experience, it don't necessarily be authentic. They don't tell the real story of them. I don't want to put that out there. I want y'all to know me for me. I want to be accepted for me. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, hey, that's your prerogative. That's what you want to do. But I'm not going to change myself and what I want to do and what I hold firm on and what I stand on because somebody don't like me. See, growing up, it was always just me, my mom, and my brother. I never had, consistent people around me. The only people that were consistent was my brother and my mom. I watched my mom struggle, sometimes working 3 and 4 jobs just to provide for me and my brother. My brother, a lot of times it kind of put us in positions where me and my brother had to kind of do stuff and get into trouble and do things because we didn't have anybody to actually tell us what was right or wrong. And it's not because my mom didn't try to. It was kind of like, we hear you, Mom, but you ain't here. You ain't here. But it's because she was working. And that's not a slight on my mom, because I knew she had to do to raise us. But we were so focused on ourselves, and so focused on trying to be cool and trying to look like everybody else, that all the things about individuality my mom used to preach about us and preach to us, we ignored it. We got away from that, and we strayed away from it. And that's not okay. I want to issue an apology to my mom for that. Mama, I love you. You my girl. But we gotta talk about these things, guys. Like, you can't just sit here and neglect your family. You can't sit here and try to neglect problems within your family. If you know somebody in your family struggling, you know somebody in your family going through something, you know somebody in your family that's truly not where they want to be, and you know they're not, and they going through some of the deepest stuff, check on them, man. See if you can do something small to help them get where they want to be. And 9 times out of 10, it'll help them in a bigger way than you would ever think. Like, I remember times when we were homeless, you know, not by choice, of course, but because my mom, she would lose a job, or she couldn't make ends meet. She had to make real deal decisions as far as being a parent for me and my brother. And a lot of times we experience things as far as like seeing things, like my mom was in abusive relationships and things like that. And you can't call nobody because it's like, who gonna listen to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10-year-old kids talk about things that they going through? And we grew up in the 90s and early 2000s. It was kind of like we didn't have that way of getting out what's going on with us. People weren't really trying to hear all that. We got neglected by the community, not by my mother. You know what I'm saying? And we, a lot of times, got mad at our mom because we were like, you're not seeing what we dealing with. You're not seeing that what we go through when we go to school. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. But in reality, she did. She saw it. She, a lot of times, would do stuff from afar that we wouldn't even know. Like, sometimes we used to come home from school and my mom would be home from work, but it was days where we didn't see our mom. Like, it wasn't so much as like we didn't see her physically, but we didn't see her. Like, we didn't get to talk to mama and be like, hey, mama, you good? You know what's going on with you? How you feeling? We didn't do none of that. And that's on my part because, you know, we didn't try. We was too busy trying to be mad and trying to run the streets and do all this dumb shit that we didn't even pay attention to our mom, you know. And I hate that. I hate that idea. Like, that's why now, you know, as a parent, I want to make sure that my son has the recognition to know that, okay, sometimes daddy not gonna be okay. Sometimes you might not be okay. You can come talk to me. I'll put what I got going to the side just to make sure that you're good. Like, I want to make sure he understands that. Like, my brother now, he has a daughter. And it make me feel good because all the things that I showed my brother growing up, as far as like how to control yourself, how to, you know, limit what you're trying to do, how to break down what's important to you, it helped me out a lot because I'm watching him do all of those things with his daughter. Shout out to Juju, I love you, baby. But like, we do a lot of things, man, that we don't pay attention to. You know, I got friends, like most of my friends are my family members though. Like, I only deal with my cousins and my you know what I mean? Like, these are my friends. But it's not by choice. It's more or less, this is what I was accustomed to. Like, I never got a chance to get close to anybody because I was too busy on the move all the time. We moved a lot. We was going through a lot of stuff. And we couldn't talk to nobody because every time we would kind of act like we wanted to, we would have to move, or we would have to. So it kind of made me not want to get close to people for a while. But what I had to learn and what we had to learn was, man, you build those relationships wherever you go. You build those relationships wherever you want to be. And when I talk to you guys about family, man, it's not so much as just being like, oh, I'm trying to get a pity party. No, I want y'all to realize that, man, my family might not be as different than y'all's. Everybody got their own unique story. Everybody got their own problems that they went through growing up that a lot of people don't know about. And it's okay. Like, it's okay to, you know, not be like everybody else. It's okay to not see eye to eye with everybody or have a different perception or a different vision about your life and what you want. It's okay. You gotta be able to be okay with your story and stick to that and be yourself. Because if you're not trying to be yourself, you can't love your family, you can't love your kids, you can't love your significant other, you can't do anything like that trying to be like everybody else. You get so wrapped up in everybody else, you forget about yourself. And that's not who I want to be. You know, I learned, you know, throughout my years growing up that there's only a certain amount of people I could ever get attached to. I got a couple friends, a couple people that I actually care about because when I'm going through my deepest situations, they always look out for me. They talk to me. And I apologize apologize, by the way, because my video quality probably suck, but it's okay. I'm this first episode. Y'all will be all right. But like, you gotta realize what's important, man. Like, there's people out here that don't got their moms or they don't got their fathers, and they resent people that have them because they see, oh, this dude get to hang out with his dad. Because I know I did at one point. I was like, man, all my friends can be with their parents and stuff. But my dad, you know, he lived in the same city and he ain't even talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have that real deal hatred in my heart. But it took me one day to fall for a young lady, and I had my son. When I had my son, I remember praying, you know, because I used to do a lot of shit. Even when I had my son, when I was in the process of having him, I was still doing dumb shit. I still wasn't thinking properly. But when I had him, I remember one day I prayed to God. That was the first time I prayed in a long time. And I remember asking God to give me the strength to give him the tools to be a better man than I was, give him the opportunity to live a successful life and be a kid, you know, not being grown folks' business. You know, everybody got that one person or that one old woman that be like, hey, stay out of grown folk business, you always whatever. It's kind of hard to avoid when you always around grown people, you know what I'm saying? But like, I had to realize that, you know, when I had my little boy and I asked God for that, he gave it to me. My situation ain't always like peaches and cream. I go through stuff. I'm not perfect. I don't want y'all to ever get the idea that I'm just this perfect guy, because I'm not, man. I actually go through things. Like, I remember, you know, having disagreements with his mom and things like that because we didn't see eye to eye. We had different styles of what we wanted to do, you know, and it's okay. It's not a bad thing that we actually had to experience that. But, you know, my son, he changed my life. He made me realize that life was more important than just myself and what everybody thought about and what life was like around here. I had to really look at it from a perspective of, okay, what do I want my son to recognize me for? Being somebody that's barely there, or being somebody that's always fresh. Oh, my daddy, he always fresh, but okay, what am I doing for you? What am I doing for you? What am I doing besides putting you in nice clothes? I don't want to give him that. I don't want him to recognize me for that. I want him to recognize me as being his father, being the confidant, being the person that not only is going to be tough on him when the need be, but I'm also going to let him know and keep it transparent and keep it all the way genuine to the point where he can talk to me about whatever, and I'm always going to listen. Sometimes I might have to tell him things that he might not want to hear, or I don't want him to think that I don't care about, but I have to tell him and remind him that it's bigger than what he's seeing right now. And you know, as you grow up, you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about the people around you. You learn so much about the world that a lot of times you can get swept in it. You can get washed away in it because you don't have the tools to properly access everything that's going on. Like, you know, like growing up, we didn't have social media like that. Like, I probably started getting on Facebook when I was like in the 7th, 8th grade. Like, that's when it really started taking off, you know what I'm saying? When people start really being able to do all of this and do all of that. I never had MySpace. I never thought MySpace was my thing because I was always in the streets doing dumb shit. But like, when Facebook came and it was like, okay, I'm gonna try this out. And it kind of just went from there. That's when I kind of got tech savvy. But it was just like, growing up, I remember wearing the same clothes to school. The kids was like, well, you dirty. Even though the clothes would be clean though. The clothes would be clean. Like, we would wash those clothes, but we would have like 4 outfits and we would have to spread them out all through the week, you know, and we would wear them over and over, but it was like, people only saw it as, oh, y'all dirty, y'all wearing the same clothes you had on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. It wasn't because we wanted to, because we kind of had to, but we were clean. It's just, that's what it was. But like, I remember one day, I was about 14, I told my brother to go to school, and I told him, I said, man, I'm gonna go get a job or something. And he was like, what you talking about, bro? You 14. And I was like, I don't want to wear these clothes no more. I don't want to wear this stuff no more. And it wasn't my mama's fault. Like, my mama, you know, she would buy stuff, but we wouldn't want to wear it. Like, My mama was one of them mamas that wanted to dress you like your brother or dress you like your siblings. Like, you'd be like, oh, yo, we gonna get you this outfit. It's gonna be the same outfit, but it's a different color. Like, nah, mama, that ain't cool. You know, like, she wanted us to look like a unit all the time. And I was like, nah, bro, I don't want to dress like my mama. Yeah. But, like, I changed that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I did what I did, right or wrong. I did what I did. We never wore them clothes again. And I remember, you know, people at the time, like, we were buying clothes for, like, Sweetheart and stuff like that. And, like, Sweetheart was big for us, like, when we were young, like, growing up. Because, like, in El Dorado, Arkansas, we are a small town, but we a big town. Like, you can literally be from one neighborhood and not know somebody that's still across town. Y'all can go to the same school, never talk to each other, never interact. And that can be your cousin, that can be your stepbrother, all of these things. You just won't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't know because you only know your neighborhood. It wasn't always easy where we was. Like, I'm from the east side. You know what I'm saying? East side, some people call it the Thunder Zone. I'm from the Blue Room. Blue Room, 1200 block. I'm over there with my cousins all the time. That's where we from. That's where I grew up. But we had, like, and then as far as, like, gangs and shit like that, like, it was like, we got Bloods, but we got different type of Bloods. You got Bloods, you got Crips, GDs, Vice Lords, you got all types of shit here. Like, but in my neighborhood, where me and my brother was, it's not that many of us. Like, because we got brought up under at the time, my mom's husband. He a Blood, you know what I mean? And that's what it was. But, like, and he kind of told us when we was little, like, y'all ain't gonna be nothing else. Y'all think y'all gonna be something else, I'm gonna beat y'all ass every day type shit. So, at the time, you telling a damn 10-year-old kid this shit. So, okay, that's what we know, you know what I mean? So, like, but we got accepted amongst everybody because we lived in this neighborhood, but they respected us because we was different. And that's when the whole individuality thing started really popping off for me. Like, I started to realize that being different was good. Growing up, you know, my mama didn't always make the right decisions. She didn't always make decisions that was gonna put us in positions to be great and successful all the time. But everything that she gave us, it was up to us to make something out of it. And we did. You know, like, I joined the military as I got older. I went to college. I didn't finish it yet. Don't be coming at me like that now. Yet. But I didn't finish it yet, but I'm going back. I had to stop because I had my son. I made a promise to my son's mom, like, hey, you know, you can go back to school, but somebody gotta work. Somebody gotta do it. So I chose to be the one to go to work, you know, so I have to do what I have to do. I'm gonna go back, but right now I need to work. And I just want y'all to realize, man, that this video is more, it's an introduction to me. It's not gonna always be this boring and be this bland, but it's gonna actually be, you know, about everything. I'm gonna talk to y'all about whatever. We can talk about whatever y'all wanna talk about. It don't matter. We can do pranks, we can do whatever, but I just want this video to be genuine. And I had somebody ask me, was I single? Yeah, I'm single. Psych. I got a whole girlfriend out here. Shout out to my girl. She has YouTube as well. I'll get that to you guys another time. Or she'd probably be on the show. She might be on the channel, you know, just doing something herself. You might see her and she might give a shout out to herself or whatever. That's just what she do. She just be on it. But, like, that's my baby though. So, yeah, like, my girl has been a big influence on my life. You know, she's shown me how to be forgiving in a way that I didn't think I was ever capable of. Cause, like, man, growing up, like I said, I went through a lot of shit, but my girl taught me that, you know, instead of taking it and being mad about it, using it as fuel to be angry and feel like you gotta come with a vengeance all the time, use it as a learning lesson to put you in a position to be greater. And that's what I do. That stuff helped me be a better father, better son, better brother, uncle, all that. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm not perfect. There's gonna be times where I probably get on here and I talk to y'all about stuff that I'm going through. And it might be some stuff that it might be sensitive, like y'all might not wanna see it. Sometimes I'm gonna get on here and I'm just gonna be laughing and just geek up. Like, I'm just gonna be over here going crazy, just happy about stuff. But it's out of love. Like, I'm doing everything out of love. That's one thing I wanna preach on here before I go. don't do things because it's the necessity. Do it because it's what you love to do. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something because it's not realistic. Everything is realistic if you try. Like, you think these people that's in the NBA and the NFL and got all these successful careers, they didn't get told at time too that was unrealistic that they could do that? Yeah, they did. But did it stop them? No, they made it happen. And that's what you gotta do. You don't gotta be in the NBA or be a professional sports athlete or whatever the case may be to be successful. Like, success isn't based off what you do. It's about how you do and how you live your life. My success, I think, in my opinion, comes from me being happy. Comes from my happiness, my love. If you ever get anything or get the idea of anything in it, and I want to teach you guys and I want to share with you guys, to just love, man. Love without conviction. Love without feeling like you can't be yourself. Because if a person don't love you for being you, then they ain't for you, bro. You need to go on and slide them on to the side, go get you another one. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, let me tell you something. These women, hey, y'all gonna be out here trying to get y'all another one, especially my brothers out here. Cause you know what I'm saying? Everybody want us to look like, oh, we gotta be free, we gotta have money, we gotta do this. And fuck all that, bro. Get you a female that's like, nigga, you can be broke as fuck, and they'll be like, hey, I still fuck with him because he got more to offer than just what's in his pockets. You feel me? And then when you come up and you get that bread, that person ain't expecting it out of you because they was already fucking with you when you didn't have nothing. You feel me? So it's like, just do everything out of love, bro. Love your family, love your friends, love everybody. Check on these people, talk to these people. There's somebody out there right now that's going through something way worse than you or I ever could be going through. Somebody might be thinking about killing themselves. Talk to them. Check on your people, bro. Keep your team in order to the point where y'all can actually be okay and understand each other the proper way. You gotta do that, because if you don't, you're gonna find yourself isolated. But not isolated because you tried to, but isolated because you ignored the signs of what was going on around you, bro. You gotta show people that you care. And, you know, some people won't take it for granted. Yeah, they do. But they're gonna respect you. They're gonna respect you because you treated them the same whether they were something or nothing. People remember that. I mean, I remember, like I said, I'm from the east side of El Dorado, bro. There was times where I couldn't go to other neighborhoods because where I was from. Now I can go in any neighborhood in El Dorado right now, and ain't nobody gonna come at me disrespectfully, not because they some hoes or whatever, but because I'm not coming at them with disrespectful intent. I'm not coming at them with the impression that I'm finna be hard, I'm finna do this, I'm finna take over. Nah, I come in and I do what I do and I slide, bro. Like, I come at you with respect. You respect me, I respect you. I'm gonna give you what you give me. I'm not gonna come to your neighborhood or come to your city or come to whatever and try to take over or try to step on toes. Nah, that's not me. I'm an under the radar guy. I'm a guy that's gonna do what I do, get on down, because at the end of the day, I got a 2-year-old I gotta take care of. And I be damned if I let somebody take me away from them, because y'all got me fucked up. It's gonna be an issue, bro, on my own. But I'm just saying. But yeah, man, like, just grow with me on this journey. Go through things with me. Listen to me talk. Listen to me go through these things. And I'm going to talk to y'all about whatever. Welcome to the free game show where everything is off limits. Like, as far as being fake. You can't be fake with me. Don't get on this show. Don't come on this show. Don't come on my channel. Don't get in my comments trying to be unrealistic and be fake about shit. Be real. Be genuine. Because if you can't be genuine with yourself, you can't be genuine with nobody else. You can't call yourself a real nigga or a real ass big ass. You can't do all that. You can't do that shit if you're not being real with yourself, bro. So, at the end of the day, guys, remember, be real, be true, and be you. Hey, subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the show. I thank y'all for taking this time out to look at my video, and I pray that y'all continue to grow on this journey with me. Peace.